On this week's 2015 preview episode of Most Craved.
Marvel has its biggest year yet.
And other companies might do things as well.
Star Wars, those crazy Star Wars.
See, that's the same company. That's kind of my point.
Fine. Welcome to the first Most Craved of 2015. I'm Jenna Busch with Legion of Leia.
I'm Silas Lesnick with ComingSoon.net.
And I'm William Bibbiani with CraveOnline. Hey, guys.
Wow, that was new.
Right? I like messing with you. So yeah, 2015. Here we are.
Oh, wow.
I never thought we'd make it.
Because we were hungover.
So hungover. If you're the woman I kissed last night at midnight, please call me.
Wow. All right. Let's start with what we're looking forward to in 2015.
There is so much happening in 2015. One of the things, it's not even what I'm looking forward to necessarily the most, but there's a movie called Kitchen Sink, and I feel like that's the motto for like things hitting the big screen. We've got multiple Marvel films. Marvel's going to go over to Netflix. The one I'm most excited for, though, is Ant-Man. Just as a fan of the character, I miss that Edgar Wright left the project, but everything I've heard from Peyton Reed makes it sound like he knows what he's doing, and I am just excited to see that character on the screen.
I'm so excited to see that.
I like that that's your pick over Avengers Age of Ultron.
Well, but no, I kind of get that, because as excited as I am for Avengers, Ant-Man is going to be something different, and I really want to see what they do with the character. I think it's really cool. And I too, am sad that Edgar Wright is not on it. And everything does look really cool, but oh.
Yeah, all I really want is I wish I could have visited the set and saw all the big chairs and everything that he has to walk in front of when he's really small, because they did it all really practical. I have no idea if that's true or not. I just thought it'd be kind of neat to be
totally made
a
that
giant
up.
chair. I just want a giant chair.
I was talking with someone, is it possible to shoot a practical shrinking sequence? It would sort of be like stop motion with props.
Ooh. I don't know. I don't know if you could do that.
I don't either.
Can you do that? Tell us in the comments. I'm sorry. All right, so it's not like anyone is not going to guess what my most anticipated film of the year is. I mean, my site is Legion of Leia. It's obviously Star Wars. I saw the trailer. I'm so excited, like everyone else in the entire universe saw the trailer. I'm so excited for this film. And I think one of the things that I like about what we've seen so far is that nothing has been spoiled. Somehow everything, for the most part, has been kept under wraps or been put into the rumor bin. So we really don't know, but I might cry. I will camp out if I don't get a screening. I actually will buy a tent to do this. And I want it to be good so badly because the prequels didn't happen. They didn't happen.
So, but because the prequels didn't happen, I mean, why?
Didn't happen.
I love how everyone is super excited about the Star Wars movie. And listen, I want it to be great too. I like Star Wars too. But I have no reason to expect this to be really great. We've seen stuff, but you're right, we haven't seen any spoilers. We also haven't seen any content. We haven't seen anything that's legitimately great other than, hey, look, the Millennium Falcon's back. Right. Well, geez, let's make sure they have all the money.
But it looks so good. I mean, Bibbs, I've got a Boba Fett helmet and 2 lightsabers in my trunk
and that means you liked those Star Wars
movies. Doesn't matter. I want to like the next one.
All right, well, I'll tell you what. I'll either gain or lose a lot of credibility in this, but the number one movie I'm most excited for in 2015 is Gem and the motherfucking Holograms.
Okay, I'm actually on the DVD for the TV series as a super fan.
Right? This film comes from John M. Chu, who directed G.I. Joe Retaliation, and of course the best film ever made, Step Up 3D.
And 2 Justin Bieber documentaries.
And not one, but 2 Justin Bieber documentaries. And he is really, really talented and
also super nice. He's
a really cool guy.
Totally.
And Gem and the Holograms is just, I never thought we'd get this movie, and I never thought it would be a real film. I thought maybe there'd be some straight-to-TV joke thing someday. Gem and the Holograms is so wonderfully stupid and ridiculous and has the best outfits. I hope they keep all the outfits. I love them all.
Synergy.
So I don't really care about the Star Wars thing because Gem and the Holograms is coming out.
I am also excited for Gem and the Holograms.
Yeah.
I'm also, we talked about this on the show not too long ago, but Jurassic World is, I think a lot of people going to see movies now that's a key element of a lot of childhoods, and it certainly was for me, and the idea of returning to that world, I can't wait for.
I'm so excited for that.
Yeah, now that I've seen, that's another one where they showed us stuff in the teaser, like an actual substantial, give us a little bit of plot, give us some of the ideas of some of the actions he was going to be looking for, and it all looks really cool.
And the director also said that they're not feeding endangered sharks to the giant water dinosaur, but that is they've genetically engineered, so they're breeding them for the.
Yeah, I feel like if you can make dinosaurs, like
You make
is endangered
sharks?
species still even a problem?
Shouldn't be.
Shouldn't be. Mm-hmm. Let's get on that.
But he did come out and say that.
Yeah. Because people were fucking concerned.
They were. No, they totally were.
Your CGI shark is endangered.
You've been on the Twitters, right? You know what happens.
Of course.
Yeah.
Of course. What else are you looking forward to?
Okay, for TV, I'm totally looking forward to Agent Carter.
Oh, yes.
Really excited for Agent Carter. I mean, all the places that she's shown up so far have been really cool. I love Haley Atwell. I loved her in Pillars of the Earth. If you guys haven't watched that, you have to. I think I've mentioned that before. But I think it's going to be amazing. And, you know, Kick-Ass Chick in the 40s is going to be very different from Kick-Ass Chick now. And I totally want to see it.
I think it looks cool. I've had sort of issues with Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D., but Agent Carter is sufficiently removed from that, I think. And it's also contained.
Yeah.
It's like 8 episodes,
8
I think.
episodes, yep.
And that gives them, hopefully they'll give them more opportunity to shove all the cool stuff together. So I'm very excited about it, too.
It also feels like we're dealing with an interesting, like, we're learning about the history of the Marvel Universe, and I am sure that's going to come into play very soon. Kevin Feige made a comment at the Marvel reveal that while he's not really involved with the TV, he is somewhat involved with Agent Carter, which is kind of interesting. I can't wait to see what sort of effect it's going to have on the broader thing. We also know that John Slattery is in Ant-Man, so whatever Dominic Cooper is doing in Agent Carter, he's going to become John Slattery, and it should be exciting.
That's pretty cool. Well, I'm going to go back to movies. More things about it, like a trailer that got me really excited. Mad Max Fury Road, which had debuted the coolest trailer out of Comic-Con. And that's another one where, again, we don't know much about the plot. He's Mad Max. He's going to help these women cross the desert and blah. The most amazing looking car chases since, like, The Road Warrior. It looks so unbelievably badass. And Tom Hardy, you know, he can just growl and, like, you'll grow chest hair. Like, he's just so manly.
Totally.
That I think it looks like a really cool action movie, and it looks like the movie I've been waiting for a long time.
You know what's really cool about it, too, is that I had done the press conference at Comic-Con, and they were talking about how there was really a storyboard before there was a script, because there's not actually a lot of dialogue, and most of it is all about the action, which I think is really, really cool.
So cool.
So excited.
Yeah. What else are you looking forward to?
I actually just found out about this, and it's a little more obscure. They're doing a continuation of Millennium as a comic book.
The TV
The
series.
TV
Millennium.
show, which is one of my favorite shows ever. It had a terrible finale as an X-Files episode that just sort of didn't really have that much to do with Millennium. Millennium itself is a series. The second season Millennium, I think, is as good as any TV series out there.
Is that the one that ended with, like, kind of like the apocalypse?
Oh, it ends with, like, probably my favorite season finale.
The last few episodes in particular were really, really great.
Totally.
Yeah, absolutely.
It was Glenn Morgan and James Wong took over the show. Who knows what the comic is going to be? It could be terrible, but just the idea that there are people out there that care enough about Millennium to continue it, I am totally there.
Well, so many shows get continued in comics. I mean, just Buffy, Angel. We're getting a Wild Stallions comic book, too, which is very cool.
Do we know anything about that? Like,
We
whether
saw the title.
just the title?
Yes.
We don't know if that's the early years, the later years.
Don't know, don't care, totally excited.
Time is kind of relative, so there are no early, later years.
It's totally true.
Totes.
Wow.
Totes.
And I, of course, am excited for the final Hunger Games movie. I love that anybody who says women can't carry an action film, or a franchise, screw that. Jennifer Lawrence is amazing.
Jennifer Lawrence should punch all those people in the face.
She really, really, and
Yeah.
she could. But one of the things I think is really particularly cool about this is that in a lot of films, especially action films, you know, you kill people and it's just like, yeah, poof, I'm awesome. And there's actually a reaction to what's happened. Like, she's had to kill people. There's no, it's cool. There's no, I kick ass. It's all, oh my God, I actually killed someone, and there's actual reaction to it, which I think is really cool.
Well, I'm just going to end us off with, Marvel is going to Netflix this year, and Daredevil is the most natural superhero TV show ever. He's a lawyer and a crime fighter. It writes itself. But the cast looks really cool. I like all the talent involved behind it.
yeah.
And I think Daredevil is one of the better consistently serialized Marvel comic books. There's a lot of great ongoing stories that they can adapt to TV. And I cannot wait to see what they put together. I think it'll be really cool.
Especially the DC is going so well on television that I
They've
love
raised the
Agents
bar.
of S.H.I.E.L.D. I'm looking forward to Agent Carter, but I think Netflix may be where Marvel really catches up on that.
I think so too.
I hope so. So, hey, everybody, Happy New Year
Happy New Year!
from Most Craved.
And follow us on Twitter @MostCraved.